Season 2 bonus episode. I'm reacting to the Jake Paul versus the AnEnsonGib press conference. That is what I said on Twitter. I mean, some of you may not have Twitter, or some of you may not know my Twitter, so you probably didn't hear it. But I said on my Twitter account that the reaction to the Jake Paul versus AnEnsonGib press conference will either come out yesterday or today or tonight. I don't know when you're watching this. Right now it is 9:33. So yeah, you might watch this tomorrow morning. Anyways, I saw this the day it came out. What happened? This is a long story, but this happened January 8th on Wednesday. I marked it on my calendar. So I was spending the night at my auntie's house in the middle of the week, and I had my phone and Switch with me, but I wasn't able to get it that day. So I just watched it on the TV from YouTube on Xfinity. So I just went to the Xfinity remote, said, go to YouTube, and then it went to YouTube, and I just watched it. So I watched it 2 hours after it first streamed. So now I'm reacting to it. Yeah. Here we go. You guys should know that I'm on the Gib side, because he's a friend of KSI, I'm a fan of KSI, and I want to see Jake Paul get knocked out. But if Jake Paul wins this fight, then JJ, aka KSI, is gonna fight Jake, and yeah. Everybody yo, let's go champ. That's a boxing champion I know. I don't know his name though. And then there's Vital.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. We are live in Hollywood, California, getting set for the big showdown Thursday, January 30th in Miami, Southern California, the same week as the Super Bowl. Jake Paul and AnEnsonGib. We'd like to thank DAZN, who will be streaming the fight live exclusively. So download the DAZN app and subscribe now. And in the United Kingdom, it will be streamed live on Sky Sports. This fight is brought to you by Eddie Hearn's Matchroom Boxing USA in association with OP Talent.
I'm already subscribed to the thing, but I need to re-download the app.
Tickets on sale now at Ticketmaster. And besides this fight, ladies and gentlemen, what a card it's going to be. Not one, but 3 world title fights on the same card, headlined by Demetrius Andrade, putting his middleweight championship on the line against Luke Keeler. Tevin Farmer versus Jojo Diaz. A lot of trash talk between those two guys. That fight has been over a year in the making. It will happen in Miami, and it will be for the Super Featherweight Championship of the world. Also, it's the return of Danny Roman.
This press, I remember when I was first watching this the day it came out. I realized that it felt very different, probably because it wasn't as big as the press conference for KSI and Logan Paul, because that was the main fight. Those were the main fights, and this is the Jake Paul versus Gib is on the undercard. So I guess they don't really throw big press conferences for the undercard people. But with Deji and Jake Paul, they had a press conference. It was on a stage. But this one, it was just like, I don't think many fans came. I think it was just people. It just felt different. I don't know if anybody else felt that when they were watching this, but that's how I feel, at least. But it feels different from the KSI versus Logan Paul and Deji versus Jake Paul press conferences.
He'll be taking on MJ Akhmadaliev for his Super Bantamweight world title. Once again, tickets available now, Ticketmaster.com, Thursday, January 30th. Without further ado, let's introduce to you the combatants on the stage now. We'll start with the man to my right. He has approximately 20 million YouTube followers from Ohio, living, training now in Southern California. Please welcome Jake Paul.
Boo! Boo!
Hey, son.
I can't dodge Big Gibber.
And his opponent, the 7-figure Gibber, the beast from the East, ladies and gentlemen, from Saudi Arabia, but he represents Bath, England. He is 2-0 in his amateur boxing career. He has over 2 million YouTube subscribers. He is trained by Vidal Riley. Please welcome the man simply known as Gib.
Hello, boys. Big Gibber here. The room is silent. Hey, Logan, you little loser. Don't fucking boo me.
All right, Jake, let's start with you first. This is your professional debut.
You see what I mean by it feels different? I guess this was like not really any fans showed up. Because a lot of people weren't thinking there was going to be a press conference. So I guess they couldn't get a ticket to the press conference. Or I have no idea.
Headgear, 10-ounce gloves, 6 rounds. What are your thoughts on this matchup?
You know, I just want to start off by saying thank you all for coming here today. I'm excited. I'm more prepared than ever. You know, for me, this sport of boxing I've fallen in love with, and it's an honor to be on the card with some legends, some world champions. And I'm excited to put on a good show. You know, we've been putting in the work, training our asses off in Big Bear with the legend right here. It's an honor to be working with him. And I look forward to, you know, knocking this big nose kid out January 30th. So that's my game plan. That's what's going down.
How did this fight all come together for you?
This fight started at the Challenger Games. I called this man out. I'm not sure if he knew who I was, but now it's all fallen into the plan. Now here we are, Miami.
Now you look nervous. Are you nervous?
Doing something like this is something new when it comes to fighting. I'm
so
sure
you're nervous.
Nervous against you? No, fighting against
you. Look scared right now. Like your posture, everything.
Well, you will see. Like.
Look at your posture, bro. What is that?
You said that I believe you're the ace. You believe you're the A side of this fight. Why do you think you're the A side?
The A side. The man's channel has fallen, and all the social media platforms.
Not relevant anymore.
Instagram, YouTube, Twitter. He took down my video for a specific reason because I hurt his feelings. The receding hairline comments obviously got to him.
Yeah. If you know my news show, Untitled News Show, it did a post where it talked about how Jake Paul deleted Gib's announcement video. Because, number one, Gib made fun of Jake's hairline, and also Jake put a false copyright claim saying that he stole his content, which was a lie. So he ordered his team to take the video down. Bruh, do you know how stupid that is? You're losing money. And I know the zone is going to be like, wait a minute, Gib, why didn't you promote the fight? And Gib going to be like, I did promote the fight until this idiot over here took it down because I made fun of his hairline. Then the zone gonna be mad at you, and you're gonna lose a lot of money. You're an idiot, bro. You're completely stupid, bro. Sensitive and stupid.
Followers on Instagram than you.
I'm sorry
Did you know
for
that?
ranting.
Then why are you falling?
Why mom got more followers.
Did you know that my mom has more followers on Instagram than you?
Yeah, that's fine. But how come you got no interactions? Where are your 20 million followers now?
I think Gib is fairly new to Instagram because he's not verified, but he's verified on Twitter. So I think he's fairly new. He has something K followers, so I guess he got to get more followers to get verified. And because on Twitter he got 1 million, so I guess his fan base likes Twitter more than Instagram. And yeah.
No way. You got your goons up there. Just know I made more money off your name than them saying yes for the rest of their lives. Yeah, it's cool. I play FIFA. That's what I do. What do you do? Get 10K views a video.
Yo, welcome. This is the real world where people don't give a fuck about views. This is boxing.
You do.
And
you do.
all you're talking about is
down the video. When it comes to boxing,
Jake does because Gib's video got more views. So basically, Gib's video announcement video to promote the fight got 1.7 million views. In just 2 days, it took Jake's video a whole week to get to 1.4 million. Wow, and half of his Instagram followers are inactive. Instagram followers are inactive, and that's how tough. You're not relevant anymore. I totally agree with Gib on that. He's not relevant anymore at all.
As a YouTuber for the rest of your life.
That's what I'm gonna do.
You're wearing a fucking Hawaiian tourist shirt, bro.
But you don't like it? You're wearing a white
those
beater.
Skechers?
You're wearing a white beater. That's who's him.
Are those Skechers?
It costs more than your tank top, bro. You
know
got a
what
whole
Richard
tank
Mille
top
is?
on, bro. Stop. And you carrying that belt you won from the Deji versus the Deji
joke.
fight. He carried that belt he won from the Deji fight on his around his waist. Gib, get that belt. And Gib, even if you don't win this fight, I really want to see KSI tear Jake up. Because there's no way Jake's gonna beat KSI. Like, come on now. I think Jake know that too. There's no way he's gonna win that fight.
As granted, had more interactions, more likes on his social media than you have. Why do you think that is?
That's not a fact, actually. That's not a fact.
Yes, it is. It's a
Sorry
fact.
to interrupt you.
Fact.
No, I average 50 million views a month currently, and I don't post. I don't consider myself a YouTuber anymore. I'm an entertainer, a pugilist, and
A
it's just
YouTuber
not
can be
something
an
I'm
entertainer.
focused on.
Are you done?
But I actually checked Social Blade recently, and you have 2 million views this past month. And so, since you want to talk about views, since you're the one that brought it up and Ty brought it up, we could talk about views.
11 million views for a 20 mil sub channel. That's kind of slacking, lads.
Imagine the view when Gib wakes up in the
Dang!
morning.
11 million views on a video, but you got 20 million subscribers. That's out tough, bruh. He got 2 million. He got 2 million subscribers, and he get way more views than you, bruh. Wow,
Yeah,
that's
a
out
big
tough.
nose.
How did I get
Blocking
this
his
fight?
view.
'Cause I called you into it.
He just sees a big fucking nose when he wakes up in the morning. That's his fucking views. You want to talk about views? Suck my nuts.
You're not funny. Sit down.
As far as the
Sit
boxing
down.
itself, how prepared are you to enter
He's
the
nervous.
ring
He's
against
nervous. He's
Jake
biting
Paul?
his fingernails.
Fight that I
He's
wanted.
nervous.
He didn't want this fight. He originally
Gib's not
wanted
doing none of
Boots Chips,
that.
So I forced this
Of
fight
course, he was a
upon
little
him.
unsteady
So I've been training
earlier in the
every day.
press
I've been doing the
conference,
sparring.
but
I'm doing the running. I'm doing the training. So that's all I gotta do.
How come you still look like the Pillsbury Doughboy then?
I don't know what
You're not in shape.
when Jake tries to crack a joke, silence. Nobody laughed. You're not funny. And also, I seen there was a YouTube video. It was Jake's sparring and boxing footage compared to Gibbs, and it looks like Gibb is actually doing it. I mean, Jake is just punching back over and over again, and he leaked his own sparring footage. How do you leak your own sparring footage? I bet that was fake. You pay somebody to get to pretend that you got knocked out, just like Logan Paul. He paid somebody to pretend he got knocked out with one punch. But he couldn't beat KSI in any of the two times that he had. He had the first fight, then the second fight, and he still could not beat KSI. Draw in the first match, win from KSI, and a rematch. You can't trash.
Huh? I'm not Jake, bro. I'm more conditioned than you. You got outworked by Deji. Round 3.
Exactly.
You lost your conditioning.
Deji made this man nosebleed. Made his nose bleed. Jake may have won, but that's because Deji's team threw in the towel. But Jake Paul did no damage to Deji. You didn't see his nose bleeding or anything. You saw Jake's nose bleeding. I really want to see a Deji versus Jake Paul rematch. There was actually a video Deji uploaded a while ago where apparently Jake Paul sent him a letter saying that he wanted to have a rematch. Why do you want to have a rematch when you already won? I mean, I want to see a rematch. I'm not complaining, but why do you want to have a rematch when you've already won? Why, you want to become relevant again? More views? More money? Are you broke?
Out of breath. Big Bear ain't gonna save you.
Have you ever
Big
fought?
Bear ain't gonna save you.
Have you ever fought 3-minute rounds?
Yes, of course
No,
I
you haven't.
know that.
Your last fight was
Of course
4
I didn't
2-minute
know that.
rounds.
Yeah, but I sparring.
Your last fight was 4
Bro, you got
2-minute
tired
rounds.
round 3. You think you're gonna outwork me? Impossible, lad. And you know that.
Okay, well, yeah,
You know that.
Yeah. I got a high work rate. I'm gonna come forward. I'm gonna apply pressure.
I'm gonna outbox you and
I'm gonna
outwork you.
apply
Facts.
pressure, bro. You
Under the spotlights, you are a coward. It is fact.
Is that-
That's why you're going for people like Boozy Tube, Soldier Boy. You got no heart. That's facts.
you could
Facts.
barely beat a kid who is the same size as you. I'm bigger, faster, stronger, better looking than you now.
Whoa. Logan Paul was bigger and taller than KSI. Who won? KSI. And then you fake cry using ice cubes. Pathetic, bruh.
Bigger, faster, stronger, better looking.
Bro, you're getting smoked. I don't know where
You
you're
are
getting this
ugly.
from.
You fought
Getting
4 2-minute rounds. I fought 6 3-minute rounds. You don't know what you're getting yourself into.
Round 3. That's not fighting. You're getting by.
Explain how I got tired when I TKO'd Deji. Do you not understand?
Bro, you fought a guy that had no
You
camp.
barely won
You got
against
tired
Deji,
against a guy
though.
that had no camp.
Oh, he had no camp, but you started yours yesterday. You started your camp January 6th in Vegas. Your team uploaded a video saying, "Oh, welcome to the first day of camp, January 6th. Welcome to the gym. How's your first day of camp going?" And that was 2 days ago. Did you just start your camp?
When did you arrive
I've been training.
When do you think I arrived in America?
I don't fucking
Recently.
know.
So that's why. If you're researching,
you just arrived?
That's why I just arrived.
You used all your American Airlines miles to come get knocked the fuck out. I just arrived.
Use all your American Airlines miles.
Why did you choose to fight him? Obviously, he wasn't on your...
How does he have American airline miles when he lives in the UK? I know he doesn't travel that much, so. You got your goons over here laughing.
radar. Why does he get this privilege of stepping in the ring with you?
To be fair, he has a strong, loyal fan base that is KSI's fans behind him. I did a Twitter poll asking people who I should fight, and he won the poll. And I was like, all right, the winner of the poll should be the one that I fight. I go to Eddie Hearn. I negotiate a deal. I go to Joe Markowski. I negotiate a deal. I get the deal done. Then I bring it to his table.
Stop
Why
playing
did you
games.
nearly pull out?
You made it seem like you were ready to
Say
fight.
it again.
No, you were ducking him.
4 days before the end of December, you nearly pulled out. Why?
So
I did my post. Why did you nearly pull out?
Yeah, so say it again. You did a post, right? You did a post announcing the fight, correct? And my fight contract wasn't signed. So we used that as leverage
What was the reason
to make more money. So you put more money into my pocket.
You've complained.
Thank you
and
so
made
much.
No money.
Thank you so much.
Fact.
It's called business.
You complained and
Thank
made
you so
no
much.
money.
But your team wanted to move the fight to March because you're clearly not in shape. Isn't that right, Liam? You wanted to move the fight to March. That's a fact. That's a fact. That's a fact.
And you
Let's hear
wanted
from
to
your
duck.
trainer, Hall of Famer
that's
Sugar
a
Shane
fact.
Mosley.
That's a
What
fact.
kind of
That's a fact.
yes? What kind of fighter is this guy?
Man, he's a beast. I mean, as far as him just come to the game of boxing, man, he has great power, great speed. He's a great athlete. I mean, there's a lot of guys up in there that train with him, that professionals that run with him and do different things, and they can't even keep up with him. He's on a mission. He's upset right now. He really wants to. I mean, I think that it's kind of bad that KSI put Gibbs in front of him because he really wants to knock out KSI, because he's really mad. But Gibbs is standing in his way, so he has to knock Gibbs out.
What do you think about Gibb? Have you seen any footage of him?
Oh man. Well, Gibbs, what I've seen in the fight, he's not polished. He doesn't throw the correct punches. Yes, he has energy and stuff like that, but that's not gonna work with Jake. I can't see it working with Jake. But that's the footage that I have of him is his last fight. So I don't know what he can do right now. Just like the footage they have of him is from his last fight. So they have to base everything on his last fight. I can tell you that it's going to look a lot different from his last fight.
What's your prediction? Do you think this fight goes the distance?
I don't think it goes the distance. I think he stops him. And, I'm saying like about the third round. I'm just being honest. I think he stops about third. Maybe even earlier. It can go into first. I hope that the viewers get a chance to see something. And he does go a little ways. But from what I can see from his last fight, it's a no-go.
Vidal Riley, one of the great boxers of our lifetime, our generation. You heard what he had to say. What are your thoughts on Jake Paul and Gibb?
Well, firstly, thank everyone for coming out tonight or today, whatever. It's good to be here as always. It's good to be back. Jake is a good fighter. I'm an honest person. Jake is a good fighter. I feel he's a better fighter than Logan in most ways. So we have to prepare for Gibb to be better than JJ was. Shane obviously being in, coaching him.
What happened?
It's good for for him.
Okay.
Shane's experienced, but Shane can't fight for him. And that's, from my coaching view, that's how I'm treating it. You know, if we was fighting Shane Mosley, that's different. But we're not. We're fighting Jake Paul. Can Jake Paul do everything?
Yeah, no shit.
Yeah, okay, cool. But, yeah, I'm just hooking. I'm saying what I have to say. Can you do what Shane is teaching you? That's the question. We'll find out January the 30th. I know Gib can do what I tell him to do, and he's never lost. And I've never lost as a coach, so I go into this with extreme confidence because I've never taken an L. So I intend to continue that. This will be the last time I coach, and then I'll focus on my own career. That's it.
Yeah, so he said he's going to retire after this Jake Paul versus Gib fight. He's retiring from coaching. He's going to focus on his career. So I guess he's still going to box, or he's going to do something different, or probably work more on his YouTube channel, or both.
Seen from Gib, he's very, very aggressive. How do you hone that aggression and turn it into a more polished style that can be effective?
Well, we just focus on defense. You know, focus on defense more. His attack is fair enough. You can see he can attack. I can see, if Shane can see he got bad defense, I can assure you I can see his defense has been bad, and that's something we're working on. You know, a fighter has weaknesses and they have strengths, and we're going to strengthen his weaknesses. That's it.
Shane Mosley predicted a knockout for Jake Paul. What do you predict?
I think Gib will stop him in round 4 or 5. You know, just based on the pressure, being refined.
How come he couldn't stop Jay Swingler, who weighed 170 pounds and is 5'8"? How come he couldn't stop him?
Because that was last year, and he wasn't as good then. Simple as that.
Right.
It's a new
He's
fight.
never stopped someone. He doesn't have punching power. So explain
He
that.
has stopped someone. So if you have checked, he's stopped someone.
He couldn't stop Jay Swingler.
That's a fact. He didn't stop Jay Swingler. I don't know what you want me to say to that. It's a fact. He didn't stop him. But it doesn't mean he can't stop you. You're a different fighter. Different time, different event. Doesn't matter. You can talk about the past. I can talk about your performance against Deji. Your nose was bleeding. Doesn't matter, does it? Because we're here.
Exactly. That shut Jake up. You can see he started biting his fingernails. That shut him up. Good move from Vital. Vital? Yeah, Vital.
We're fighting this year.
I'm
So
just joking.
leave the past in the past. Focus on the future. Both guys will come out and fight hard. And Gib will win round 4 or 5. That's my prediction.
You've made it clear that you'd like to fight KSI, avenge your brother's loss. What does Gib represent in that path towards your ultimate goal?
Yeah, Gib's a doormat to me. He's merely something I'm wiping my shoes on the path to avenge my brother. You know, my brother lost, because of a 2-point deduction.
No, it was not just because of the 2-point deduction. And it was controversial because of your 8-year-old fans, okay? Not of your 8-year-old fans. It was controversial for you and your 8-year-old fans. He was not robbed because of a 2-point deduction. And Logan made up so many excuses. He said he slipped. It was not a slip. It was a knockdown, but it wasn't counted for some reason. And then also, that infamous Logan Paul meme, well, he said, after the fight, he said, the reason I lost is because I was sick. I woke up this morning and I sneezed 3 times and I become a meme. You memed yourself, Logan. You stupid. And then Jake says he's going to avenge his brother. If he does beat Gib, it'll be interesting. Now, I mean, I want Gib to win, but I kind of want Gib to lose. Why? I want to see KSI destroy Jake, just because KSI, he's a better fighter than Jake, and I want to see just how this is going to go down.
For KSI, but KSI got the win, and all respect to him, but I'm just a different fighter. I have a different mentality, and after I beat Gib, KSI is going to get the smoke. KSI has already said he's down. So to me, that's where this is naturally all going. I'm going to be here again in a couple of months after this fool gets knocked out. All of the familiar faces, we're going to be having the same exact conversation, but KSI is going to be sitting across, and that's what's going to happen.
Your thoughts on him already perhaps overlooking you to fighting KSI?
That sounds like his problem, not mine. My aim has been to grab that WBC belt that he's lugging around everywhere he goes. And after that fight, I want to make sure that he brings it.
I don't know what you've been told. Training in Big Bear's pretty cold. Not gonna lie, I'm not gonna fib. I'm gonna knock out Big Nose Gib.
That was catchy, but it was terrible.
After party at 11.
Why are you talking about fighting?
After
You're
party
fighting
at 11.
obesity. Why are you talking?
After party at 11.
Also, I'm gonna
Why are you
react.
talking?
Have you been to Miami?
Also, I'm gonna react to the KSI versus Logan Paul rematch, and maybe the original fight. I don't really feel like reacting to the original fight, but I saw the KSI versus Logan Paul rematch tonight. It came out streamed live on the Zone, but I feel like I need to react to it here on YouTube. Now that months passed and I won't get claimed, so yeah. Even if I do get claimed, I don't care. I really don't.
Carrying the belt. Why?
As long as it doesn't get
The only
taken
fight
down.
that you done is allegedly beat women. Why are you talking?
Have you been to Miami? It's lit.
Jake didn't respond to that. He just got him.
You're invited.
Wait, to what? Your party? Fuck your party. And fuck you. I'm coming for that belt. You're getting clotted and that's
You don't want to come?
To come to your shit party? No,
You don't want to
thank
come to the
you.
after party?
Boo.
No?
Boo.
Well, you're invited. You're invited.
Am I invited? Can I come?
Todd, you can most certainly be there.
Thank you. So you're excited about the after party. You're excited about being in Miami. You're excited about fighting KSI. It doesn't seem that you're too into fighting Gib.
Exactly.
I wouldn't say that.
Ducking
You know,
him.
I think it comes off as me overlooking him. But again, I know I'm training harder than him, and I'm putting in so much effort. Again, he started his training camp two days ago. I've been training with my brother every single day since his training camp started. So, you know, it seems like I'm overlooking him because that's the narrative that we've built. But at the end of the day, I have to defeat him first. So January 30th is what I'm focused on, but I know I'm going to win. So it's just a natural progression to me fighting KSI. But I'm training my ass off. Like he's the best fighter in the world.
If somehow all hell breaks loose and you do lose, what does that do to you, your career, and your future?
Next question.
In your heart, who do you think wants to win the most? In your heart.
So here's the
You
thing.
think you want this win more than me in this fight?
No. Gib,
I would bet my house on it. Here's the thing.
you would. Why not do it? Gib wanted this fight. He wanted this fight. Jake did not want this fight. Gib wanted this fight. So I know Gib especially wants to win. Gib wanted this fight. Gib wants to win. He's gonna get the win. January 30th.
You have nothing.
Bet your house on it.
You have nothing
If
to
you
lose.
don't have it in your calendar already, I'll have a link to where you can add the Jake Paul versus Jake Paul versus AnEnsonGib. Link in the description below, as well as the link to this press conference, and of course my social media links, of course.
You have nothing to lose. This is your biggest payday. This is your 15 seconds of fame. You're 7.5 seconds in. How is it? How is it so far? Is it good? Is it good? Is it good? You're enjoying the 15 seconds of fame? Soak it in while you can.
Not bad, to be honest. Especially since I'm doing better than you.
But here's the thing. You have nothing to lose. I have everything to lose. I'm Jake Paul, the big bad wolf.
So you're gonna lose. So you're
you
gonna
do
lose
when your name's in
everything.
the dirt.
So.
You think?
What'd you do when I beat you?
If you think you have a mental edge over me, you're fucking wrong, kid.
I do.
No, you are retarded. You set a pool on fire. You rolled your dirt bike into a doggone pool.
Judgment Day is
You're retarded.
Judgment Day is coming.
You didn't want this fight.
January 30th, everything that
you
you're
want to
saying
build
right
your
now, you're
profile.
gonna have
That's
to
what
back
you
it
told
up.
Zone. Let me build
Judgment
my
Day is
profile.
coming.
That's what he said.
Judgment Day is coming.
You are getting smoked. Knocked down repeatedly until you are stopped.
Okay. All right. Judgment Day is coming, buddy.
And Gib, if you do win this, how does your life change? How does your future change? What's your world look like if you beat Jake Paul?
I'm immortalized. The pool name is done. We got a guy that's fought twice and lost. He hasn't even won a fight yet. You beat a person that had no camp. So when I beat you, you're finished. You're finished and I'm immortalized, and that's it.
Clip that.
Clip it. I'd love that.
Clip that.
All right, before we go, we'll give you a chance to say your final goodbyes to your audience, to all your fans watching. What can they expect to see in Miami Thursday, January 30th?
I plan on putting on a show, making it exciting, and you're gonna see a very different fighter than you guys have ever seen before. I've been training, putting in the time, effort, and energy, and I'm just ready to go. January 30th. It's a Thursday, by the way, so mark that in your calendars. Live on DAZN. Subscribe, download the app right now. Get your tickets, be there.
Also,
and,
I have the
let's
link
get rowdy.
to.
Can
Also,
the
I
Paul
have
brothers,
the link to the fight. So yeah, I have the link to the press conference. I have the link to marking your calendar, and I have the link to where you can get your DAZN subscription to watch the fight.
Or can
And
Miami
of course, my Blitz social media links: Snapchat, Twitter, Instagram. Yeah.
handle the Paul brothers that weekend after the fight?
Nope. Absolutely fucking not.
All right. Your final
life is
thoughts
so
on
fake.
facing Jake Paul. What can your fans expect from you that night?
They expect
Bruh.
a great performance.
Like, let me say this real quick. I know it's about to be over, but Jake hasn't been relevant since the Shane Dawson series, bro. Jake was already losing, like, going down in relevancy, and then the Shane Dawson series came out. It boosted a little, but then it's passed. Since then, you're irrelevant, dude.
They expect him on the canvas, and my hand raised as usual.
All right, so there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Tickets on sale now, Ticketmaster.com. Please download the DAZN app and subscribe now. That's the only way you can see this fight in the United States of America.
10 of
3
3.
world
This
title
might come
fights
out
on the card as well.
after-
Before we go,
I mean,
gentlemen, we'd
tomorrow,
love to have you guys
11.
do a stare down as we get set for Jake Paul and Gib.
Jake has a big nose too, and a long chin, bro. He touched his nose and Gib pushed him. That was the press conference. Thank you for watching this bonus episode of Bryce Reacts Season 2. All the links that I said will be in this video will be in the link in the description below. The Blitz social media links, the links to add this in your calendar, and the link to where you can purchase the fight. Anyways, thank you for watching the bonus episode, and see you.